Hey there, history buffs. Today we're diving into one of the most intense periods of modern history, the Cold War. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover some key events and influential figures that shaped this era. The Cold War started right after World War II around 1947 and lasted until 1991. It was a period of geopolitical tension between the Soviet Union and the United States, along with their respective allies. But unlike a traditional war, this conflict was marked by espionage, propaganda and proxy wars, rather than direct military action. One of the key events was the Berlin blockade in 1948 to 1949. The Soviet Union blocked all ground routes into West Berlin, aiming to cut off supplies to the sectors controlled by the Allies. In response, the Allies organized the Berlin airlift, flying in food and fuel to sustain the city's residents. This event was a significant early confrontation in the Cold War. Fast forward to 1962, the world found itself on the brink of nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis. The Soviet Union had placed nuclear missiles in Cuba, just 90 miles from the US coast. President John F. Kennedy demanded their removal, and after a tense 13-day standoff, Soviet Premier Nikita Khrushchev agreed to dismantle the missiles, narrowly avoiding catastrophe. Now, let's not forget about influential figures. Winston Churchill, although not in power during the entire period, coined the term Iron Curtain to describe the division between Western Europe and the Eastern Bloc. His speeches and actions set the tone for the Western resistance against Soviet expansion. On the Soviet side, Joseph Stalin's policies and actions during the early years set a hardline stance that defined much of the conflict. Later, leaders like Khrushchev and Mikhail Gorbachev played crucial roles, with Gorbachev's policies of glasnost and perestroika leading to the eventual dissolution of the Soviet Union. Another major player was Ronald Reagan, the US president from 1981 to 1989. His aggressive stance against the Soviet Union, including the famous "Tear Down This Wall" speech in Berlin, put immense pressure on the Eastern Bloc. The Cold War also saw the space race, where the US and Soviet Union competed to achieve significant milestones in space exploration. The Soviets launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, in 1957. The US responded with the Apollo missions, culminating in the 1969 moon landing. This competition not only advanced technology, but also served as a proxy battle for ideological dominance. As we reach the end of this journey through the Cold War, it's clear that this period was about more than just political and military tension. It was a clash of ideologies, with countless lives and the future of nations hanging in the balance. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Cold War, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest history explorations. See you next time on SayPro.